You know, if you want something done right, you got to do it yourself. Everybody know that. Everybody know that. If you really want something done right, you got to do it yourself. I just want to know, every time you say that, or every time somebody else says that, and you come into agreement with that, you standing flat-footed looking at the kingdom of heaven and calling God a liar, because the Bible says two is better than one. And in the Hebrew, better means favor, better means wealth, better means benefit, better means prosperity. And he says it'll be a good reward for your labor. So it's going to be more productive for you to have a kingdom plus one. The problem is you keep picking out your plus one, and your plus one that you keep picking out is working against you. And then you want to blame God's math, but that's not how that works. You have to have God's pick as your plus one. And when you have God's pick, you will get exponential growth. You will get 1 + 1 + 1 = 10,000. Okay. Check out the shirt. Because if the Deuteronomy 32:30 tells us that one could chase 1,000, you got to have your cardio up. You got to labor. You got to, if it's warfare, you got to pray night and day, fasting, praying and fasting on that thing, just to keep it at bay, just for it to turn around 6 months later and it pop up his ugly head again. But he says two. Just one more person can put 10,000 to flight. And don't mess around and look up what the definition of flight means in the Hebrew language, because in Hebrew it means to cause to disappear. That means that thing that you've been laboring about and fasting and praying and staying up all night labor. If you add just one more person, God's pick, if you add just one more person, whatever you're dealing with has to disappear, never to be seen again. Then you can stand on it. The enemies I see today, I'll see no more. Why? By adding just one more person. So come out of agreement with the lie that the enemy has told you, that you need to do things alone, that you need to pray about this in secret, that you're sick and you can't tell nobody, that you have to seclude yourself and suffer in silence. And now you're depressed and now you're feeling suicidal and nobody can snap you out of it with the word of God, because you have convinced yourself that everybody is working against you. Come out of agreement with that, so that for your life, 1 + 1 will always equal 10,000.